Alright, I want to talk about the second thing I learned in simple science once we start getting into the breakdown of cells. The other part of DNA, RNA, viruses, and host cells. Talk about a little bit of chemistry in terms of catalyst, something that has the power within itself to be what it is, but there's an agent that comes along to help boost. Talk about a host cell, which in this case is the egg. The egg is the host, right? The invader cell is the sperm cell, right? And if you look at viruses, a virus looks like a sperm cell. A regular cell looks like an egg. And that sperm cell has the ability to help catalyze an egg. But it is within that male that helps, that information within that male that gives the information, another set of information. And if we look at it from a spiritual standpoint, the way I look at it, might be right, might be wrong. I've been researching it. You research it. You come up with your own conclusion. Because I've came to mine and I'm stable and fixed upon it. Because it's a solid foundation. But the sperm cell has information within it, just as a virus has information within it. A virus has within it RNA. Now, what a virus has within it is a copy. It does what mRNA, where you're going to this, it releases this hormone, the enzyme, where it begins to copy the DNA from the cell. But what the mother's power of the cell does is it eats up that. But at the same time, the sperm releases some of its RNA into the egg. But if we're talking about it spiritually here, hopefully the male that has released his energy into that woman has not released a bad, toxic virus into that person. Hopefully, we hope it's like a bacteria, that is something that's within there, that it can actually be cultured or live and be. We talking about symbiology now, symbology, look up the words. On how stuff connects and how it interrelates, intertwines, comes back again, but it's all real simple. Lacy weave, prettiest thing is some lace. It's woven together. It's real simple, yet it's real complex. Same thing with this DNA and this mitochondria and these sperm cells and this spiritual thing and this physical thing. We got it here. We got the symbols on earth to show us what's happening in the physical, but they've been twisted and turned in a whole nother way. But I'm going to twist them and turn them back because I see them differently. Alright, so we got that sperm cell and that egg. Hopefully it's something that nurtures the egg. Something that shoots off, something that is a nurturing substance when it releases its part of RNA, or it releases its copy of the DNA that it has. Because mama releasing DNA, daddy releasing a copy of DNA that's hopefully going to help facilitate the process. But what's happening is, in the bad, if a male don't have his energy right, he's releasing a toxic to the woman, and instead of that sperm cell helping to create a healthy baby, is creating a virus, so to speak. It's creating a misshapen code, so to speak. And you see it in the form of viruses, propensity to get viruses, ailments, the propensity to get ailments, or genetic likelihoods, tendencies, that sort of thing. Then on the other side of it is, if he does release that which is helpful, the baby, whether it be male or female, is healthy spiritually, naturally, physically, and hopefully produces more males that are healthy, more sons. She produces help her produce more seeds, more sons that are healthy. Because remember, to be honest, they don't told us that it's the sperm cell that make the egg do what it do, and it's not. It's a help meet. If we look at it from the spiritual standpoint, and we look at it from the standpoint of a woman releasing her egg every month, and she's releasing her egg every month, and she has the opportunity to get these proteins, these salts, these sugars from this male to help her to produce a child that she conceives within her mind. She wants a child. I think I want to have a baby. Or her worst fear, her worst nightmare, still produced within her mind, is that she has a child. So if you understand that, it's circular. It's opposite ends of the spectrum, but it's circular. Opposite ends of the spectrum, but circular. Intertwining, infinity. Yeah, go on forever, but real simple. Yeah, it seems complex. Simple journey, sensible journey. That's the walk I try to take. The other thing I probably want to say is that when you also talk about the reproduction and the thing, that's why it is important that a mother does get the nutrients that she needs. It is important that she has rest physically, mentally, spiritually, that she is at her prime before she gets there. But oftentimes she's not, and so we see these mixing of the genes or mixing of the energies, and they create chaos, or little critters, or children, or kids or goats, those who kick against the prick, those who are rebellers. You get that. And on the flip side of things, if things are right, you know, there's a peaceful contract, peaceful negotiation within the mind, body, spirit. You get something that's somewhat in between. And then it is up to you to culture it, whether it prospers or it declines further. Whether or not it depreciates once you take it out the lot, so to speak. Alright. So, once the kid gets here, you know, it's then taking the combination of the things that you applied to get the child here, further applying them to help the kid throughout the life, or help the seed throughout the life, help the son of the seed and the seed. So, that's my understanding of it. That's how I comprehend the whole situation. And I don't see the argument, and I don't see the debate. I really don't. Because if we stop, I'm in the process of moving. About to move again. That's good. Change is good. But if you understand that these things that are happening, or that have happened, or that are going to continue to happen because of our inability to see the connectedness, or our inability to see the simplicity of the matter, because we want to make it more than what it is. We want to elevate it to proportions and heights and epics of what it is, which it can be elevated, it can be lifted, but